Hey ladies, and right now I want to talk to you about hormone-healthy foods. So this is about eating for optimal hormonal health, okay? Now, were you aware that maintaining hormonal balance is actually essential to good health and for optimizing your vitality as well? Now, our hormones themselves, they are chemical messengers of our endocrine system, okay? And they play a really super crucial role in regulating many bodily functions. And they even affect our emotions, our mental outlook, just our overall well-being. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take you through one of the easiest ways to maintain your hormonal balance. And it's often overlooked. We move towards drugs, contraceptives, all these things to affect our hormones. But in actual fact, it's much easier than that. We can be looking at nutrition and yoga, of course. That's how we deal with hormones. So let's just jump in, and I'm going to talk to you about hormone-healthy foods to regain that important balance, okay? Now, before we get started, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. You may already know this, but I am Cheryl McDonald. I'm a Glasgow-born yoga elder, and I live in Singapore with my husband and son. I've been teaching yoga and training other yoga teachers for 15 years, and I started YogaBellies 12 years ago. Wow. I have many other qualifications. If it's, hippy dippy, wild and weird, I've probably done it. I'm a naturopath, a women's health coach, a tantric priestess, and so much more. And I've just listed, kind of some of the publications that I've been featured in or written for. And we've also been on Dragon's Den and This Morning. And basically what YogaBellies does is we focus on maintaining hormonal balance, improving your lifestyle, using the yogic lifestyle as a basis to help you throughout the various life stages. Now that's from, periods all the way up to post-menopausal. Okay, so that's me. Now, let's look at the symptoms of hormonal imbalance, okay? So what are they? How do I know if I have a hormonal imbalance? Now, the primary female sex hormones, they are estrogen and progesterone, and you've probably heard these words being bandied about. Now, any disturbances in the normal release of sex hormones can cause lots of problems for you. So, the things I've listed here, these could be causing real issues for you. So are you having problems with your periods? Are they too light, too heavy, too long, too short? Are you having excessive PMS, suffering from mood swings, acne throughout the month? Are you gaining weight and you can't explain why? This could also lead to swelling of the breasts and bloating as well. Have you lost your sex drive completely? This can be a sign. Sugar cravings as well, a huge sign that there is a hormonal imbalance. And if you go onto the YogaBellies website, into the bit that says freebies, you can actually take our hormonal balance test, absolutely free of charge, and just check out if it does apply to you. All right, so let's look at stress hormones. In today's super stressful world, now, what a year it's been, 2020, oh my God, our bodies sometimes stay in this constant state of fight or flight mode. This year, such a prime example, guys, with lockdowns, job worries, all of this stuff. But this puts really super unnecessary stress and strain on our entire body. And if your stress hormones do become imbalanced, then you may experience things like adrenal fatigue. So you might have heard of this. And the symptoms of adrenal fatigue are salt cravings is a big one, muscle weakness, low blood pressure, and hypoglycemia as well. You might be super tired, extreme fatigue. You may be anxious, irritable, having problems getting to sleep or staying asleep, midnight waking, or you may even be suffering from panic attacks. So all of these nasty things can be because of our stress hormones, okay? So we're going to talk more about that. And obviously, yoga is fantastic for dealing with those stress hormones. So a quick look at thyroid hormones. Disturbances in thyroid hormone levels can cause many symptoms. Now, these can vary, and obviously you can get tests for these. And depending on whether your thyroid is overactive or underactive, we've got different kinds of symptoms. So if you have an overactive thyroid, you're looking at rapid weight loss, loose stools, palpitations, sweating, and also an intolerance of heat, all right? But the opposite of this, hypothyroidism, underactive thyroid symptoms, you're looking at gaining weight. So many people that have excessive weight gain have a problem with their thyroid. Constipation as well, losing hair, that can be really stressful, and extreme fatigue, and an intolerance to cold. So as you can see, they're just completely opposite to each other. But you may be looking at some of these symptoms as I'm talking about them, about the stress hormones, about the thyroid hormones, and thinking, wait a minute, these ring true for me. But hang in there, guys. We've got lots of solutions for you right now. Okay, so now we're going to jump right into nutrition and different foods that you can eat to help balance your hormones, all right? Now that you know how troubling an imbalance of your hormones can be, you must make a special effort to eat foods which are going to help you regain that hormonal balance. So let me tell you a bit more. Now, these are some fantastic hormone-nourishing foods. Screenshot, take a note of these, really super important. As you can see, avocados, Brazil nuts, broccoli, flax seeds, seafood, sea vegetables, eggs, pomegranate, spinach, kale, and chard. Now, these are all good foods. And I'm just going to take you through each of them individually and explain why they are so nourishing and so fantastic for balancing our hormones. Avocados, who doesn't love avocados? It is a super, super healthy fruit and provides you with beta sitosterol, try saying that, and that can positively affect the cholesterol levels of the blood, okay? But avocados also maintain a level of cortisol, one of the stress hormones. They help to maintain this, all right? And the avocado sterols, these can actually influence progesterone and progesterone. Remember that we spoke about these earlier, progesterone and estrogen, both of which are primary regulators of your menstrual cycle. So avocados are a prime fruit to be consuming if you are having any problems with the menstrual cycle, too long, too heavy, too short. Any of these avocados can help bring them into your diet now. Brazil nuts as well. Now, these are very much loaded with selenium, which is a fantastic antioxidant for your body. And we want to get as many antioxidants into the body as possible. Now, selenium itself is a really essential mineral. It's particularly good for regulating thyroid function. So if some of those thyroid things were starting to ring true for you, this could be one for you. And, you've got to consume more selenium daily. Brazil nuts, super easy, super tasty, really good source of selenium. Try and get it into your daily routine. Eat 3 to 5 nuts a day. Just have a packet there, grab a handful for a snack, nice healthy snack, and you will get your daily selenium intake, guys. Broccoli. Now, this is my son's favourite, strangely. I can't get him to eat fruit, but he loves broccoli, so it's all good. And this vegetable, this little puppy, is rich in calcium, which is going to help prevent PMS and is known for maintaining estrogen levels in the body as well. Again, what's not to like, guys? And broccoli itself also contains a compound, DIM for short, and it basically enhances your estrogen metabolism. And that's going to help you get rid of any bad estrogens from your body, okay? But for those ladies who want to block the excess production of estrogen, consuming foods rich in DIM, including things like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, these are all great, guys, can be extremely helpful. And moving on to flax. Now, this little beauty, I love flax seeds. They're not for everyone, but if you do love them, they are a major supplier of phytoestrogens, okay? And that includes things like lignans, which work to prevent some types of cancer. So this is something we want to be thinking about as women as we start to age as well. And flax seeds themselves are known for balancing the progesterone to estrogen ratio. So we want a nice balance of those two hormones. And along with its beneficial impact on women's health, flax seeds can also help with skin breakouts. So if you're getting that mid-month acne, or if you find you're moving into menopause and you're getting the acne, this could be the one for you. These seeds contain omega-3 fatty acids. We all know they're fantastic for us, and they've got huge anti-inflammatory properties too, okay? Loads of benefits to flax seeds, reducing cholesterol, improving your heart health, and the strengthening of your bones, which, again, as we age, we need to start thinking about osteoporosis and the degeneration of our bones, okay? Now, iodine-rich foods. You may already know that not all salts used for cooking contain iodine, okay? So it's not every salt. But it's very important to consume iodine-rich foods. Now, iodine is super important for producing thyroid hormones. And it's also required during pregnancy and breastfeeding, okay? Super, super important. Fantastic for treating diabetes and also if you're suffering from polycystic ovaries. So women should really think about upping their intake of seafood, sea vegetables, and eggs. Now, I love eggs. I have 2 boiled eggs every morning. I only eat the yolk every other day, but these are fantastic in preventing something like an iodine deficiency, okay? So more eggs, guys. Leafy greens. So leafy green vegetables, things like spinach, kale, now really good one to just stick in a smoothie, and you will get lots of smoothie recipes from the freebie section in our website or in our various programs. Now they are rich in essential nutrients which are going to help balance those hormones in the body, okay? Now, they're absolutely packed with antioxidants, and consuming more of these is going to help fight inflammation, which is the root cause of numerous health issues, as I'm sure you're aware. Now, leafy greens also contain magnesium, which can lower your stress and anxiety levels. So if you are experiencing, huge hormonal fluctuations, it is going to help control the production of stress hormones. Now, introducing these kind of nutritional values into our daily life are so beneficial and so easy to do, guys. And I'm a big fan of natural smoothies, and stick a couple of these things, kale or spinach, into your smoothie, and you're going to help raise that magnesium level. Now, in addition to improving levels of cortisol, these veggies are also a fantastic source of iron, which is required for normal thyroid function as well. And moreover, these vegetables are going to help you get your estrogen back into balance as well, okay? Okay, pomegranates. I love pomegranates. It's a really tasty fruit and an excellent source of antioxidants. Now, it can actually stop the excessive production of estrogen and help maintain its balance. And eating pomegranates is going to stop the production of estradiol and lower the chances of some cancers as well. Brilliant for PMS, helps regulate monthly periods, promotes fertility if these are issues you are struggling with. Men can also eat pomegranates, and it can really help with their reproductive system as well, guys. So if you are trying to get pregnant, give your man some pomegranates. It can only help. And lastly, this fruit is also full to the brim of potassium and vitamin C, which we want to have in every possible capacity. All right. So that's just a little, summary about some of the benefits of some of these awesome hormone balancing foods. So let's talk about now what foods we want to avoid. So you will not like this. Hormone disrupting foods. We all love alcohol, we all love caffeine, we all love sugar, but you have to at least limit these things, guys. They are not good for your hormones. And it's a very simple way to start balancing your hormones. Just eliminate these things, okay? So let's look at each of these in turn. Alcohol, we all know it makes you warmer, it can spark hot flushes, but it also affects your blood sugar levels and can cause a spike in estrogen as well. Now, apart from the fact that it's a depressant, drinking alcohol in large quantities causes significant hormonal problems throughout the body. It is not good for you. We all know that. Nobody's saying don't have your glass of wine on a Friday night, but beware that if you are suffering from hormonal fluctuations, it is not going to be your friend, guys, okay? Now, caffeinated drinks Coffee, soda, oh my God, I love coffee. My guilty pleasure is Diet Coke, and these are super bad for you, we know that, but they are also really bad for stress hormones. They stimulate them, bad for hot flashes as well if you're in that menopausal area. Now, these stress hormones in turn affect the blood sugar and our insulin release as well. Please try and cut down on the amount of caffeine that you ingest. Then start working on healthier substitutes, even if it's something like a bit less caffeine, so a green tea instead of a coffee in the morning, or even get rid of the caffeine altogether and substitute with tasty herbal teas, okay? Now, sugar. We all love sugar. And cutting down your sugar intake, including things like corn syrup, white sugar and brown sugar, all of these things are going to help you immediately. Now, sugar itself is known for worsening the hormones, okay? It increases the chances of developing insulin resistance as well. Sugar is just bad. And avoiding sugar is going to help to maintain a gorgeous hormonal balance, but it's also fantastic for losing weight. So if you have post-lockdown chubbiness, as we all do, try cutting out the sugar. It's going to help not only balance your hormones, but it's going to help with that healthy weight loss journey, okay? Now, your health is in your hands, lady. We know we should be practicing yoga. We should be eating hormone-healthy foods, but it really, really is up to you, okay? Just a quick summary. The most effective way to control endocrine health is by controlling your diet. What you eat and what you avoid really honestly matters, guys. Start thinking about your hormones, your poor hormones today, and try including all of the foods that we mentioned, in your daily diet, and lower the use of sugar, alcohol, and caffeinated drinks, and your hormones are really going to thank you, okay? Now, you can take your hormone health to the next level by attending YogaBellies classes, as each of our postures that we use focuses on hormonal health, depending on what stage you're at. We also have the online programs for every stage, which is a combination of nutrition, natural lifestyle and holistic remedies, and obviously yoga practices appropriate for that life stage and those goals. So we have the whole fertility, the whole pregnancy, the whole mother, fix your periods, rock the menopause, and we also have the Yogini cleanse for someone that wants to get rid of all those nasty toxins, balance their hormones, and encourage healthy weight loss as well. These can all be found at yogabellies.com in our store. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for listening, guys. Please get in touch if you need help. Join the YogaBellies Sanctuary group. If you are a YogaBellies client or you've purchased one of our courses, we are here for you every step of the way. And a beautiful community of women supporting women is going to help you stay motivated with those hormone balancing and lifestyle goals. Namaste.